Alright, good morning, Terrell here. The last video I just made was not very exciting. My voice wasn't very exciting and I apologize for that. Just a little bit stressed out and exhausted. Anyhow, gonna go ahead and pull the rear main seal off the cylinder motor and then install new rear main, I believe. Install the flywheel with the new pilot bearing in it. And probably get the exhaust off the old engine and put the intake on the new engine and the exhaust on the new engine and the turbo on the new engine. So I guess follow along. Here's the rear main I gotta remove in a moment. To remove this guy, I usually just pop a screwdriver kind of in the seal, get it underneath there a little bit, and just and it pops right out. Kind of like this. And then just pops right out. Not hurting anything, just nice and easy, just right out. Alrighty, I got the rear main seal in, nice and flush with the entire thing. And then I just installed the pilot bearing, the flywheel, and I'm sorry about the mess. I'm gonna clean this up in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and put the flywheel on next. Flywheel is on and torqued. Now I'm probably gonna actually install the intake next. These are already pretty clean. I'm just gonna clean the bottom of the intake manifold and then put the new gaskets on and tighten this down. I gotta put the knock sensor on though first. Make sure you don't forget about that. And then the PVC drain hose stuff. Currently cleaning these guys. I got that one pretty much done. This one's not even close. I'll show you that in a moment. Whew, that looks much better. Time to put this on the engine. All right, I got the intake manifold on. Almost all the sensors plugged in. I need to get the oil pump on and the crankshaft sensor right here on. And then I just got all the shims so I can get this side done on the bottom. Show you the shims real quick. They are right here in these little bags. Just little shims like that sit on top. I've got a punch kit. I'm gonna do the transmission, the shifter bushings here on this car. And then I also have a clutch here and some silicone for the valve cover. Actually, well, for the valve covers. But some good old Ultra Black, oil resistant. This should work well. Okay, currently resealing the valve covers. I just put the half moon seals on, one there and one there with silicone. I'm gonna go ahead and put it around here and here, and then across the entire bottom, and then a little bit on the side back here, and then get the valve cover on. Okay, valve cover for the passenger side's on, and valve cover for the driver's side's on and tight. Got the oil installed. Now I'm gonna go ahead and install this oil pump. I gotta put this O-ring in first, or this gasket, and then I need to get that one in, and then put some silicone on the back of this, and then install it. Okay, I got the oil pump nice and tight, and then the crank gear on. I got that cam seal in, I'm putting that one in, and then I got that one installed, Obviously you can see my two timing covers are on, and then I got my timing belt tensioner holder on. And then I'll install the pulleys, one here, and one here, and then the tensioner, and then I'll probably end up timing this a couple minutes after I put all the gears on. Okay, I got the 3 idlers on, I got the tensioner on, got all 4 cam gears on. I just timed it. We got that one on, that one on, that one on, that one on, and that guy on. So now I'm gonna pull this on top of here and then pull the pin. All right, I just installed the clutch. You can see the pilot bearings lined up perfectly right there. And then the timing covers are all on the front. Engine's up in the air, or on the lift. I've got the exhaust down there on the headers, and almost ready to drop in the car. I just need to get a new PVC pipe here, and then a new oil drain. Probably get those in the morning. Drop this in the morning. All right, back at it this morning. I have a cold, but I'm gonna drop this motor in. I got the clutch on right here. Got the turbo on. Turbo line's all tight. Gonna go ahead and drop this in. I'm gonna go ahead and degrease this a little bit more and then spray it off. All right, motor's up in the air. Transmission's up in the air. Didn't get it as clean as I wanted to, but you can see the sides look better. I'm gonna go ahead and try to time lapse this and install the motor. All right, motor's back in. Got the bell housing tight. Your first step, always with these pull style clutches, always push that clutch pin or the fork in until it catches. You'll hear a thing, and then look, watch. There we go, nice and tight, already in, good. Clutch fork is set. I didn't actually hear it technically, but I could feel it snap in. So nice and tight, it doesn't come forward now. Now I just gotta hook up everything, lower this motor down, and then I'm also going to do shift linkage bushings in a few. I got way ahead of myself. Put the engines in, got the fuel lines on, brake booster line on, AC compressor on, power steering pump on, alternator on, airbox on, coolant reservoir on, radiator in. It's pretty much all done. I just gotta tighten the downpipe up. I gotta put that shifter bushing in, so I'm gonna probably do that before anything else. And then once that's done, I'll tighten the downpipe up, put the intercooler on, put the oil and coolant in, and then start up in a few minutes. All right, there's the new shifter bushing. All right, there's the new shifter bushing. Here's the old one. You can see it was destroyed. I'm gonna go ahead and install this. It's not something I can really do on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and install it anyways. All right, all that's left now is the battery. Got the intercooler on. Downpipe's pretty snug. Coolant in and oil in. We go ahead and start it in just a minute. All right, this is the first start on this car. I just plugged the crank sensor back in. Got some oil pressure built up. See how this thing sounds. Never heard this run before, so I'm hoping this engine will sound good. Sounds pretty good. I've been running for about 5 minutes, bleeding coolant slowly. Looks good though. A little exhaust leak, I'll fix it in a minute. A little driving video, car sounds pretty good. Check engine will turn off in a minute. It's just for the crank sensor that I had unplugged. She sounds good. Shifter feels great after the shifter bushing, nice and tight. Thank you for watching. Next car should be a motor swap or a clutch job.